countryman Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. When asked if Mudryk has been giving time away from Chelsea, Maresca said, "In this moment, it's also good he can disconnect a little bit from the situation. The last time I spoke with him, we tried to support him, but in the moment, we are waiting." Finally, on the football news angle, this time we go to Spain, where Valencia have confirmed the appointment of Carlos Corberán as a new head coach on the contract till 2027, after the Spanish side paid his release clause of £3 million to West Bromwich Albion. Corberán comes in to replace Ruben Baraja, who was sacked on Tuesday. Valencia, who are second from bottom in the La Liga table with just 2 wins in the last 17 matches, have an emotional as well as sporting attraction for Corberán. Corberán was born about 20 miles from the city and played in Valencia's academy and for the B team. Corberán leaves West Brom on 7th on the championship table, a team he joined in October 2022. He has previously been the head coach at clubs including Huddersfield and briefly Olympiacos, and he worked as an assistant to Marcelo Bielsa at Leeds. Now to some transfer gossip. Bayern Munich remain hopeful of the summer as they look to bring in attacking midfielder Florian Wirtz, who is in discussions for the new deal at his club Bayer Leverkusen. For Leicester City boss Ruud van Nistelrooy, he could lean on his Man United connections to land a suitable loan signing in January, with no name being pinpointed at this point in time. Finally, for PSG, they are likely to offer Arsenal the chance to sign their out-of-favour forward Randal Kolo Muani.
Get ready, Nigeria. The Fuse Talent Show's back, bigger than ever. A reality show that combines 4 exciting categories in one competition: tech, dance, fashion, and music. In an exciting part, the winners take home a slice of the prize money. Don't miss out on the excitement. Stay tuned for the new season of the Fuse Talent Show, proudly brought to you by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers. Catch the excitement every Sunday on African Magic Showcase, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on AIT, 7 p.m. to 7:55 p.m. and on YouTube. From the 2nd of November, Fuse Talent Show, powered by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers.
By the way, with that last 3, he just passed 39,000 in his career.
Whoa.
What was that?
What is this?
We crunch the numbers and give you the latest stats on Sports Numbers, brought to you by Stanbic IBTC. You are still listening to Sports Numbers with Stanbic IBTC, Nigeria's leading end-to-end financial services provider. It's now time to crunch the numbers for you on the Sports Statistics segment. Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone brought up his first win in 18 away matches against Barcelona. Barcelona also saw their 24-game unbeaten streak at home against Atletico Madrid come to an end. Real Madrid have now gone 16 games unbeaten at home against Sevilla in the league, the club's best of such record. Kylian Mbappe scored and assisted in back-to-back games for the first time with Real Madrid, his longest such streak in all competitions since 3 straight for PSG in January 2024. Federico Valverde has scored 5 goals this season in La Liga from outside the penalty area, the most in Europe's top 5 leagues. For Jesus Navas, he came off the bench as a sub for his final appearance before retirement. It was his 705th game in all competitions and his 516th appearance for Sevilla in the La Liga. Finally, on the stats side, Villarreal have received 53 yellow cards this season, the most by any team in Europe's top 5 leagues.
Get ready, Nigeria. The Fuse Talent Show's back, bigger than ever. A reality show that combines 4 exciting categories in one competition: tech, dance, fashion, and music. In an exciting part, the winners take home a slice of the prize money. Don't miss out on the excitement. Stay tuned for the new season of the Fuse Talent Show, proudly brought to you by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers. Catch the excitement every Sunday. Catch the excitement every Sunday on African Magic Showcase, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on AIT, 7 p.m. to 7:55 p.m. and on YouTube. From the 2nd of November, Fuse Talent Show, powered by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers.
By the way, with that last 3, he just passed 39,000 in his career.
Whoa.
What was that?
What is this?
We crunch the numbers and give you the latest stats on Sports Numbers, brought to you by Stanbic IBTC. You are still listening to Sports Numbers with Stanbic IBTC, Nigeria's leading end-to-end financial services provider. It's now time to crunch the numbers for you on the Sports Statistics segment. Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone brought up his first win in 18 away matches against Barcelona. Barcelona also saw their 24-game unbeaten streak at home against Atletico Madrid come to an end. Real Madrid have now gone 16 games unbeaten at home against Sevilla in the league, the club's best of such record. Kylian Mbappe scored and assisted in back-to-back games for the first time with Real Madrid, his longest such streak in all competitions since 3 straight for PSG in January 2024. Federico Valverde has scored 5 goals this season in La Liga from outside the penalty area, the most in Europe's top 5 leagues. For Jesus Navas, he came off the bench as a sub for his final appearance before retirement. It was his 705th game in all competitions and his 516th appearance for Sevilla in the La Liga. Finally, on the stats side, Villarreal have received 53 yellow cards this season, the most by any team in Europe's top 5 leagues.
Get ready, Nigeria. The Fuse Talent Show's back, bigger than ever. A reality show that combines 4 exciting categories in one competition: tech, dance, fashion, and music. In an exciting part, the winners take home a slice of the prize money. Don't miss out on the excitement. Stay tuned for the new season of the Fuse Talent Show, proudly brought to you by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers. Catch the excitement every Sunday on African Magic Showcase, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on AIT, 7 p.m. to 7:55 p.m. and on YouTube. From the 2nd of November, Fuse Talent Show, powered by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers.
But we will start with some of the action that we saw today.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Why?
Preview and review of the biggest games happening in the world of sports on Scoreboard with Sports Numbers, brought to you by Stanbic IBTC. On the scoreboard today, we have a lot of NBA action for you. And we start in Florida, where Tristan da Silva scored 18 points and made a critical 3-pointer with 9.9 seconds left on the clock as the Orlando Magic rallied from a 15-point halftime deficit to secure a shocking 108-104 victory over the defending champion, the Boston Celtics, who were without Jason Tatum due to an illness. With Tatum sidelined 2 nights after his 43-point triple-double in a win at Chicago, Jaylen Brown put on a spirited effort as he led the Celtics to 35 points, which saw the Boston side lead by 58-43 at halftime. But the Magic dominated the third quarter to tie the game by the end of that period and pushed ahead by 10 in the fourth quarter. The Celtics made a late run that brought them by 1 point with 59.6 seconds left. Al Horford missed a potential go-ahead 3-pointer for the Celtics, and Da Silva responded with his game-sealing 3-pointer. Elsewhere in Texas, Jabari Smith Jr. had 21 points and 11 rebounds, while Fred VanVleet added 20 points as the Houston Rockets beat the Charlotte Hornets 114-101 for their 3rd straight win. Emin Thompson had 19 points and 11 rebounds, and Cam Whitmore chipped in 17 points off the bench for the Rockets. They led by 34 in the second half after getting a strong effort from the young crops of players. Miles Bridges scored 24 points and LaMelo Ball added 23 for the Hornets, who have now lost 13 of their last 14. Let's now take you to a game involving the Atlanta Hawks and the Timberwolves, and the Hawks got a win over the Timberwolves 117-104. Trae Young had 29 points and 7 assists, with DeAndre Hunter adding 19 points to help the Hawks halt a 3-game losing streak for his side. Young was listed as questionable, but he came into play and inspired his team to a spirited victory. For Luka Doncic, returned in timely fashion to help the Dallas Mavericks get a win over the Portland Trail Blazers, a commanding 132-108 victory. After a brief injury and forced absence due to a left heel contusion, Doncic displayed his skills with an impressive shooting performance, hitting 10 of 19 attempts, but struggled from the 3-point range as he shot just 1 for 7. He also added 7 rebounds and 7 assists to his team's effort. The win means the Mavericks continue their impressive record, winning 14 of the last 17 games. It's been good times for the guys from Dallas.
Get ready, Nigeria. The Fuse Talent Show's back, bigger than ever. A reality show that combines 4 exciting categories in one competition: tech, dance, fashion, and music. In an exciting part, the winners take home a slice of the prize money. Don't miss out on the excitement. Stay tuned for the new season of the Fuse Talent Show, proudly brought to you by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers. Catch the excitement every Sunday on African Magic Showcase, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on AIT, 7 p.m. to 7:55 p.m. and on YouTube from the 2nd of November. Fuse Talent Show, powered by Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers.
Sports numbers brought to you by Stanbic IBTC. Finally, we wrap up the show today with the part where you get to answer a question on a quiz segment. The question for you today: who is the all-time top scorer in World Cup history? Once more the question: who is the all-time top scorer in World Cup history? Send your answer to 0811 888 1685. Again, send your answer to 0811 888 1685. Don't forget, you have to be the fastest finger to get that prize, courtesy of Stanbic IBTC. That's where we draw the curtain on the show today. Join us same time tomorrow on this same station for another exciting edition of Sports Numbers with Stanbic IBTC. Ensure you follow Stanbic IBTC on social media, on Instagram at Stanbic IBTC and on X, formerly called Twitter, at Stanbic IBTC. This has been Sports Numbers, brought to you by Stanbic IBTC, Nigeria's leading end-to-end financial services provider. Thank you for listening to Sports Numbers, brought to you by Stanbic IBTC.
Oluyole FM 98.5. Lọ́jọ́ kẹtàlá oṣù kejìlá ọdún yìí nìràwọ̀ ńlá kan já bàbá wa ẹ̀dá fọlọ́run ṣòye túndé àpàpà nìràwọ̀ ọ̀hún wọ́n wálé ayé wọ́n sì ráyé ṣe wọ́n wá lọ sinmi lẹ́yìn olùgbàlà lẹ́ni ọdún méjìléláàádọ́rin ṣètọ́jú àwọn ọmọ àtayá ní kásán ni àbí kíkọ́ tẹ bí àtọ̀rẹ́ mọ́ra àbí sẹ́ẹ̀sì yín nínú ìjọ ọlọ́run fọlọ́nṣọ́ oyètúndé ọkọ̀ fún láyọ̀ bàbá tolúlọpẹ́ bàbá déoyè bàbá ọláyẹmí bàbá àfolúṣọ Thursday 26 of December nìsí àṣálẹ́ onígbàgbọ́ nílé olóògbé ní F3 àjíàzọ 1 ìyànà church ìwó road ìbàdàn láago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ 27 of December nìsí kẹ́yìn fọ́ọ̀kù ó wáyé nílé olóògbé bákan náà láago 8 òwúrọ̀ ìsìndúpẹ́ ní ọ̀wá tẹ̀lé ní CAC òkè adéyọ̀ nọ́mbà 2 old ife road alákíá ìbàdàn láago 10 òwúrọ̀ ọlọ́run ṣe òyetúndé àpàpá òjẹ́mọ̀ àpàpá lágànjà apirọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni sùn àpàpá sùn ọmúyẹn ni ó sùn jẹ ọmọ alẹ́pọ̀ ńlẹ́jàjẹ́ sùn ọmọ aláṣọ ńlẹ́sùn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sùn rẹ o olùkéde àwọn ọmọ àtàwọn ọmọ.
Hi, Emeka.
Jimmy, I learned that Betano is sending 3 football fans to England to watch the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham for free. Imagine us going there together. That would be amazing. Okay, bye.
What? He hung up to play.
Play with Betano and stand a chance to win an all-inclusive trip to the UK to watch live the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Betano, proud partner of Aston Villa. Play responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18. The promo is valid from November 1st to February 28th, 2025.
Oluyole FM 98.5. Samba. Samba. De Janeiro.
Yes, good morning, sports fans. It's another time again for Spotted Beat on Oluyole 98.5 FM, your champion star. And yes, it's the Boxing Day edition of the program. And yes, when I say Boxing Day, not actual boxing, but yes, a time where we share gifts to each other. And yes, it's that time of the year. Yes, season's greetings. Merry Christmas to those who are celebrating. And yes, we're here this morning to serve you juicy stories in the world of sport. Yes, we'll be having Boxing Day fixtures in the English Premier League. And yes, I'll be giving you fixtures from that end. We have updates from the camp of Nigeria's B team. That's Super Eagles of Nigeria or the Chan Eagles as they gear up for Saturday's second leg fixture with the Black Galaxies of Ghana. Yes, we also have update from the National Sports Commission. And yes, I will be serving you all of that. My name is Oluyole reporting for duty this morning. A special hello to listeners from Okiogo 96.3 FM and Agility 92.1 FM. And yes, without further ado, starting from the camp of the Chan Eagles, the home base, Super Eagles captain, talking about Junior Unduka. Yes, he has expressed the team's determination to secure victory in their second leg of the 2024 African Nations Championship qualifier against Ghana. Yes, he stated that the players are now motivated to avenge Nigeria's loss to Ghana in the 2022 World Cup playoff game. I remember that game that went down in Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. Yes, when Nigeria lost on the away goal rule after regulation time ended 1-1. And yes, taking a quote from Unduka Jr., he says, the last time I watched Ghana play against Nigeria was in Abuja and our stadium was vandalized. We know how Ghana gave us a bitter pill, and this time we will give them the same pill because we understand that it is what is at stake and it is a must win for us and there is no compromise. Strong words from Junior Unduka. So yes, come Saturday, Nigeria will be hosting the Black Galaxies of Ghana at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, capital of Akwa Ibom State. Yes, they'll be playing at the Nest of Champions. Wish them all the best. Yes, moving straight to the next story this morning. And yes, we are now at the doorstep of Nigeria's Sports Commission, where the chairman is in the news and the person of Sheil Diko. And yes, chairman of the National Sports Commission, that's the NSC, Sheil Diko, he has revealed that the commission is now set in motion the process to establish Nigeria's first sport infrastructure development management board. While in a television chat, the National Television Authority, Diko said that the moves to create the new board is as a result of the efforts to revive the decaying state of sport infrastructure in Nigeria. Yes, adding that the creation of this planned board is targeted at refocusing Nigeria's sport as the sole so reliant on taking part in competition only to productive levels. He also added that now plans are underway to construct one new stadium in the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. Yes, that would be an audacious effort when you consider existing infrastructure and even like the state of disrepair that some of these facilities are in, and now adding 6 new stadiums with the NSC Cope. Time will tell. And yes, we're going forward as we prepare to drop anchor on the program this morning. I will be having match day 18 of 38 in the English Premier League. Yes, the festive fixtures now start. And yes, Boxing Day will serve very tasty fixtures in the English Premier League. 1:30 p.m. This afternoon at the Etihad, it will be Manchester City hosting the Toffees, that is Everton Football Club. And yes, from 4 p.m. crescendo of fixtures, the St. James's Park will be venue of Newcastle United versus Aston Villa. Yes, Nottingham Forest will be playing host to Tottenham, same time by 4 p.m. Same time Bournemouth the Vitality will be playing also Crystal Palace. Chelsea Football Club at the Stamford Bridge will be engaged in the London Derby as they take on Fulham Football Club. Southampton at the St. Mary's will be taking on West Ham United. And from 6:30 p.m. Wolverhampton Wanderers will take on Manchester United. Liverpool Football Club I will take on Leicester City by 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Yes, to complete the fixtures for today. Well, two fixtures will be going down tomorrow at the American Express Stadium. Brighton and Hove Albion will be taking on Brentford City. And yes, at Emirates Stadium, it will be Arsenal versus Ipswich Town by 9:15 p.m. Yes, to Spain, La Liga strugglers Valencia. We have now appointed West Bromwich Albion boss Carlos Coberana as the new head coach. With Valencia paying a release clause to be in the region of 3 to 4 million British pounds. And yes, that has now allowed him switch from West Bromwich Albion right there to Valencia in the Spanish Liga. And yes, he has now signed a deal that will now take him to the end of the 2026-2027 season. Yes, that was after Valencia sacked Ruben Baraya. That was on Monday with just 2 wins in 17 league matches this season. So let's see how Coberana will now steer the ship at Valencia. Check your time now, 3 minutes to the hour of 8. I'll be dropping anchor on the program this morning, but Oluyole will be back here. Oluyole will be back here tomorrow morning for another edition of Sporting Beats, and yes, the winning edition, as I like to call it. I'm the idea we will be here at 11:30 a.m. for Yagi. Yes, do make sure you enjoy your Boxing Day. Have fun, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time.
Akóyèdún bàbá Kérésìmesì ilé akéde oríta Báṣọ̀run Ìbàdàn ti fẹ́ padà sílẹ̀ Róòmù. Ẹ mọ̀ pé gbọ́ pé òbítíbitì ẹ̀bùn ní bàbá Kérésì kódé láti ilẹ̀ Róòmù kò sì gbọ́dọ̀ kó padà torí ẹ̀. Ìgbìmọ̀ bàbá Kérésì ilé akéde oríta Báṣọ̀run nílùú Ìbàdàn ti ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìgbafẹ́ àwọn ọmọdé tá a pè ní BCOS 2024 Fun Fair tá a máa ṣe ní ọjọ́ 26 oṣù kejìlá ọdún yìí December 26 la máa ṣe 2024 Children Fun Fair ní gbàgede ilé-iṣẹ́ wa BCOS ilé akéde lóríta Báṣọ̀run nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn níbi tí àwọn ọmọdé ò ti máa fi onírúurú nǹkan ṣeré bíi bouncy castle, race course, water slide, trampoline àti onírúurú ohun ìṣeré àwọn ọmọdé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọdé ò láǹfààní àti já tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì pẹ̀lú 1,500 naira péré. Òbí àti alágbàtọ́ 1,500 naira péré. Olówó táwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ó fi máa já tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tí wọ́n sì yí koto tí wọ́n máa gba ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ tí ò bá tí wo baba Kérésì tẹ́lẹ̀ tàbí tí wọ́n fẹ́ wo baba Kérésì tàbẹ́yìn tiẹ̀ tí wo baba Kérésì tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ pẹ̀lú 1,500 naira tẹ́fì láǹfààní láti jẹ ẹ̀bùn olóríire tí ajá gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹnjìníà Tamunomini ní Olúfúnkẹ́ Mákindé tó kó wá fáwọn ọmọdé. December 26 Boxing Day ọjọ́ ìfúnnilẹ́bùn níbi tí baba Kérésìmesì ilé akéde ti fẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọdé ní òbítíbitì ẹ̀bùn 1,500 naira péré lówó táwọn ọmọdé ò fi wá fún Children Fund Fair yìí tí wọ́n sì láǹfààní àti yíkoto ẹnikẹ́ni tí wọ́n bá ti mú tí ó sì máa gba òbítíbitì ẹ̀bùn. Bàbá Kérésì ilé akéde ń padà sílẹ̀ Róòmù mápá ọ̀gbọ́ pé ọjọ́ 26 ni àṣekágbá ẹ̀.
Wish you a Merry Christmas, let's sing it again.